Hi and welcome to Women Talk with Sharon, the show where you talk back. On my last show I spoke about menopause and weight gain. So just to reiterate, the menopause and the weight gain is a hormonal change where the estrogen rapidly decreases, and then you'll gradually start to feel like you're putting on weight, and especially around the stomach area. I also spoke about eating a well-balanced diet, less salt, less sugar, having lots of protein, and the key thing was to start to take up some sort of exercise that you would like to do, even going for a brisk walk for 20 minutes. If you like swimming, going swimming, playing tennis, something that will get your heart racing, and that will help to stave off the weight gain. And it's a feel-good factor. Drinking lots of water, that's an added benefit as well. I also mentioned that also gaining weight may be due to you having a different sort of medication. You're prone to put on weight then as well due to medication. And also naturally, aging lets us put on weight as well. Mostly women, that is where we get the thickening of the waist during the menopause. So it is important to eat a well balanced diet, lots of protein, lots of vegetables, drinking lots of water, and if you can, doing some sort of exercise to help stave off the weight. Now, on today's show, I'm speaking about the menopause again, ladies. Menopause and depression. So, stay tuned. Now, menopause and depression. Depression is when someone is feeling low, feeling very sad all the time, not feeling motivated, not wanting to get out of bed, not wanting to talk to anyone, just being withdrawn. And that can happen in the menopause. Now, with that, you'll get low moods. So if I'm mentioning anything that you think, oh, that sounds like me, then I think it's the time to sort of take a trip down to your GP, because menopause and depression on a whole is not good. And we don't want to be depressed. Nobody wants to be depressed. But you may feel, as I said, having a low self-esteem. You may have mood swings. One minute you're up, the next minute you're down. I spoke about that in one of my shows already, that the anxiety and the panic attacks, that is part of a depression mode as well. You may not be sleeping properly. You may not, your eating pattern may have gone off the radar. If you feel within yourself that something is not right, as I have been saying all the time, speak to your GP. Do not suffer alone. There is help out there. Also, if you have a partner and you're not sharing anything with them about the way how you feel, then they won't be able to help you. So if you have a partner, if you're in a relationship and you're going through the menopause, and you think to yourself, oh, my partner's not going to understand, try talking. I mean, depression is a thing where it can develop into suicidal thoughts if you're not careful. It can stave up into bipolar disorder, where you'll act out of character. So depression is quite widely known, and also it is linked to the menopause as well. So the low self-esteem, the mood swings, not feeling motivated, not wanting to talk, not wanting to get out of bed, if that's going on for more than 2 weeks or more than 3 weeks, something is definitely wrong, and I urge you to seek help, to talk to somebody about the way how you are feeling. I've said before that I'm not a medical doctor in no way, shape or form. My background is counselling. But my platform and my aim is to pass on information and knowledge to, women out there who don't know or are going through these things and just needs a little encouragement. So I hope that this is informative. And by the way, thank you for the comments that you've shared with me, and it's much appreciated. Don't suffer in silence. Do research. If you're feeling low, think to yourself, why? What are you thinking of? What do you think is triggering off the way how you feel? If you're getting these bouts of depression where you don't want to socialise, if you were once a party goer, or you socialised after work, or you and your partner did things and then you're suddenly just lacking, you don't want to do anything, you may not even want to have a bath, you may not want to even have a shower. These things are linked to a depression mode. So I hope that the information that I'm giving out today will help someone out there that may be thinking, oh, I am suffering with that, I do feel like that. Then I do urge you, as always, to speak to your GP. He or she will be able to help. The menopause that we women go through is not an easy thing, because it can take over your life if you allow it to. If you allow it to. It's just like anything else. It's mind over matter. But the menopause can, if you allow it, send you crazy. It can make you depressed. But some people have said, after their menopause, they feel much happier, they feel much freer, they feel much more alive. But there are some women that cannot cope with it. And if you feel that you cannot cope with the hot flushes, if you cannot cope with the weight gain, if you're having suicidal thoughts, then seek help. I can't, reiterate that more than I am now. Seek help. Do not suffer in silence. There is help out there. So I do hope that you found today's show informative. And if you have, please share, like, touch the notification bell, and leave any comments that you may have in the box below. So until then, this is Women Talk with Sharon, and I'll see you another time. Take care.